spots. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball game over.
He drives one, headed back toward the wall. It's out of here. Pete Alonso stands alone.
Nastiest, dirtiest pitches we have seen from any pitcher.
100 miles an hour.
This one's launched to deep center field, and there it is, number 400 for Mike Trout.
Fly ball to right field. Number 60.
It's a drive down the line. If it's Ferenz's moment, it is. It's tied. Jones has arrived.
As Turio strikes out, hold strike three. Ohtani deals. And a swing and a miss.
He's up to 10. Payoff pitch. Ohtani tees off. Deep right field. Shohei Ohtani.
His third home run.
High fly ball. Left field.
A springer. Dinger.
Smith hits a high fly ball to deep left field. It is gone in Game 7. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To beat the champ, you gotta knock him out. The Dodgers stand tall and win back-to-back titles.
私は完璧を嫌悪する。完璧であればそれ以上はない。そこに想像の余地はなく、それは知恵も才能も立ち入る隙がないということだ。わかるかね。我々科学者にとって完璧とは絶望だよ。満開、ようやく臨月だよ。金色やしそぎ地蔵、また一福に招待。
ハロー。
どうも。
あ、どうも。ええやん、この選手。あ、鍵ついてたわ。
暇すぎて打つ。
それは、そうな。わかる。俺も新しいゲーム楽しいもん、これ。あれ、センターは取れるかも。これも取れないと。あ、こいつとかいいじゃんね。あ、強。無理。ヒゲが生えてね。88は取れんな。いや、だったらやめよう。次。いい外野手が欲しいな。センターいるからレフトとか。あ、こいついいじゃんって強。あ、鍵ついてたわ、こいつ。鍵ついてたわ、こいつも。 レフト、ライトがいるから L だな。で、
そのうちモニターも欲しいな。せっかく PS5 買ってもテレビじゃ画質悪すぎる。なんかまたマイクオフのままじゃないか？
よし、やるぞ。
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
ありがとう。
And taking the ball for the Mets, Nolan McLean. What do you
ニュ
look
ー
for
ヨ
here?
ー
The primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Ready for baseball here.
いやちょっと前のコメント読むラグなくなったか。
Marsh steps to the plate.
なくなってない。
Brandon Marsh
ちょっとこの視点やめてほしいな。
And that's how this game gets started.
This guy at the dish excels
全部
at
に
two
振っ
strike
ちゃうよ。
counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Here's the 0-2. And ball one.
I don't think
設定ないの。
he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Alvarez to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Yeah.
Ozuna thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. And the sweeper catches the plate.
今の入ったんやば。
Ball inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. That's a little bit low. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. There's a strike, 3-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That's a strike. This one in the air. Triolo under it. One up, one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. As per usual, one of the best players in the sport, Juan Soto. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
That one missed. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority, but it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
The next to hit takes ball one.
ガチのやつですか。
That one in the dirt and gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Throws to first in time.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
The batter now.
ち遅れのエイプリルフールや WWWWW。
俺エイプリルフール苦手なんや。エブリデイフールだもん俺。毎日バカなんだから、そんなやつに冗談言っちゃダメだぞ。
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in the ballpark.
これどうにかできない。ちょっとチョッピーに聞こう。
We're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
On the ground right side, Simeon slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Mangum, with 3 hits on the series, and one of them a homer. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. McLean making his first start of the year, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. Line drive. Brings it in. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit.
Ball, that's in.
O'Hearn went deep in his most recent game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. No score here in the second. Stays alive.
That was the emergency hack right there.
2 down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him swinging. 1 out.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that.
エブリデイフールなんだから俺、毎日はバカっていうね。4月だからバカとかじゃなくて、マジでずっとバカだから。連動力と一緒だよ。
Here's Marcus Simeon.
憧れてないけど。
And that's
超びっくりした。
And it's 0-2.
あ、心臓飛び出るかと思ったわ、あの上段は。
Makes the catch, inning over. We'll move to the third.
でもいい塩梅だったわ。絶妙にびっくりした。
All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
ちょっとチャッピーに聞こう、この画面マジで。
Nope, outside.
This one in the air, center field. Robert should have this one. Then there's one down. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
That's a ball.
In the air, right field. Takes it in for the
全部取られる。
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. And there's a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Bounce to third. Bichette whips it to first. And that'll do it. Back here in Queens, set for the bottom of the third, Luis Robert Jr. Up now for the Mets. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Tyrone Taylor in the box now. Takes strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That's a slider for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. Slider squirts away. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Juan Soto now. Next offering is fouled back. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Bichette at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Base hit, left center field. And that gives Jorge Polanco a chance to hit with 2 out. Next to switch hitting first baseman Jorge Polanco. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Triolo hauls it in to end the inning. Start of the 4th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field. Soto snags it on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. Ozuna, the big bear, struck out swinging his first time. The Mets leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. That misses. Ball 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Alvarez to first in time. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Swings through that one. And the sweeper misses. There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And there's a ball. Right side, Simeon gets it to first, and he has thrown 4. Pitching change here, Hunter Marco.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Rips that one to right. And a quick out, number 1. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lau under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next,
now it's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1.
Marcus Semien.
And a swing and a miss there. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's to third, Triolo. Long throw to first, and Semien is out. And the Mets go 1-2. Thanks for tuning in. Sweep warning, Singy. Sweep warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side. You know, these Pirates just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Mangum stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Man at second. That one fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the 5th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. That clips the zone. 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That misses. Now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
This one in the air, right field. Base hit. Fires it to the plate.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stepping in, Jared Triolo.
Yep, that ball went out.
In the air to left center, and it falls. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Rip towards third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Pirates baseball on the Show Pittsburgh. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for New York, Luis Robert Jr. On the ground. On to O'Hearn. One pitch and one out. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lau sends it to first. Home man for the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Lindor stands in now and watches strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Ball. Barco, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2022. That one outside. Ball 2.
まだ見ててくれたんだ。誰か。
And that's in for a strike.
わらびもちくんか誰か。
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their
3-1
challenges.
も厳しい。
Two down, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul. And a payoff pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. Out of here.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Soto in the box again, takes a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Got him swinging. Another look at the long ball from Francisco. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now here is Brandon Marsh.
Ball 1.
Late with the swing there. On the ground, right side, Simeon. Over to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Marcelo Zuna. That one way inside.
Hey!
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brooks Raley, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Minter getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Lau at the plate.
No, that's down.
And it's 1-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Two down, nobody on. Way inside. What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th inning. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets.
Ball down.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1-1 now. That one ripped, but foul. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again.
Inside,
well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that's a one-out single. So now the DH spot, Brett Beatty.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
This ball's chopped on the ground. On to Gonzalez for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
For the Mets.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brooks Raley getting ready to make his season debut. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first. One pitch and one out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jake Mangum.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that one is downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Swings through that.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Up next for the Pirates, Ryan O'Hearn.
なんだトロフィーレベルって。
Way to lay off that pitch down. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The tying run at the plate. To short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Simeon leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
O'Hearn takes it to the bag, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Luis Robert now. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled hard the other way. In the air, right field. Mangum has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mets.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
Tyrone Taylor.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Nope, that's a ball.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a ground ball. On the run, sends it over to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter in the game for the first time this season. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Devin Williams, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And that one fouled off. Minter measures 6 feet even. He features a 2-seam fastball, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss, and there's one down. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That one missed.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Softly hit to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-2.
Looking very settled here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Got him. 3rd out. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field.
9回までやるん
odds are
か
against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Chop to 3rd. On to O'Hearn. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's Juan Soto. The other way. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Well struck left field. That one carrying. And it bangs off the wall. The run comes in to score from 2nd, and in its 2nd with an RBI double.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Bichette around 3rd and headed home. The throw's offline, he's saved. It's 5-1. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
つも通りですね。
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history, MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Just about ready to roll. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike two. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, bases empty. Spencer Horwitz will hit next. Swing and a miss, strike one. Late on that fastball.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Going to count 1-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That's down and in. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And at first, Brandon Lau, the next to hit. That one misses. That's 5 straight. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball.
That's a ball.
And that misses. And now 3-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2 now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's the third out. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for the Pirates, Jose Urquidy. Chris, what are you looking for from him? TJ Friedel digs in now. Hey! Friedel launched a homer in his most recent game. Foul ball, still 0-2. Stays alive. The 0-2. No question about this one. It's out of here.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
On the ground to third. Over to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Makes the catch for the second out.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Will Benson stands in now, looks at that one inside. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one missed. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one misses. 3-1. Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Round second, digging for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
On a bounce right side, Lau. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. So 2 down, Tyler Stevenson now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. The 0-1. Foul ball there. And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. On now to the top half of inning number 2. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Mangum.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a leadoff double.
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. On the ground, out to short. De La Cruz throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Hard hit, base hit. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Triolo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Sliced hard but foul.
Anytime teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house, they're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
This one in the air, center field. Friedel under it. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. And that is out of play. Out towards right center field. Mangum gets under it. And there's 1 down. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Up the middle. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1. 配信向いてねえなこのゲーム。喋ることがなすぎる。
Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond, and that's the inning. On to the 3rd inning, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Brandon Marsh. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Marsh wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
ストライクな今の。どうだろう。
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Hit on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 down, nobody on. Outside with a breaking ball. This one in the air, center field. Friedel under it, and that'll do it. Nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Ellie falls victim to the K.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Suarez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Popped in the air, left field. Horwitz takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Late on that fastball. Late swing, foul to the left. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air, right field. Mangum moving under this one. And the inning is over. Back here in Cincinnati, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Check swing called strike. And it's 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn singled and drove in a run his first time through. To the right side, McLean. The underhand flip. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. Bottom 4 in now for the Reds. Noel V. Marte.
Noel V. Marte.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Carrying well. And in one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where
and the Pirates manager making his Kyle Nicholas will take over here.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. So they're asking him to come through in a big way out of the bullpen. He's got bases to work with, so he doesn't have to challenge this guy too much if he doesn't want to.
Pitch gets away. And the runner holds. 1-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him swinging for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Bleday in the box now. Takes strike one. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Fires it to the plate. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. So no one on after the sac fly. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here is Matt McClain. That is the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. The shortstop takes the ball. First sign of movement in the Reds bullpen. Pierce Johnson up and throwing for Terry Francona. Ferguson also getting ready. Out towards right center field. Marte settles underneath it. One away. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swings through that. The Buccos trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Rodriguez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Next offering is outside. Swing and a ground ball. The flip. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing players want to get.
Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna. Golden opportunity right here. That one found hard the other way.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Horwitz swings through it for strike one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit, 1 run in already. The throw home. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
And now it's Brandon Lau upstairs. That one misses, and it's 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run's in. Fires to the plate. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. Jake Mangum, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swings through that one. Swing and a pop-up. McLean gets there. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
That's off the inside corner. And the count is 1-1. Nicholas, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Reds.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Runner around third. He scores, and they have the lead. Marsh quickly gets it back in. That holds the runner at second base.
Big swing of the bat there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Put a really...
And the Pirates manager, Isaac Matson, gets the call from the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. High fly ball, right field. Mangum settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. Will Benson will hit next. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. In the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Stays alive. The 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Mangum should have this one. And that ends the inning. Run scoring double here for the Reds. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. The left-hander on now, Caleb Ferguson.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Tony Santillan up and throwing. Burke getting cranked up as well. The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit. The Pirates trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground. Nice grab. Over to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Line drive, and this one could be extra bases. Here comes the runner. The relay throw. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 4-4.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Now here is Andy Rodriguez. Swing, and he popped it up. Takes it in for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brandon Marsh, the next Pirate to hit. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here. You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Now here's a flare off the bat, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And he's back into third ahead of the throw.
Now just a nice job coming.
Tony Santillan taking over on the mound. This is his first appearance of the season. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a pop-up. Has room, and he makes the catch. Run-scoring double here for the Reds. It's now tied 4-4. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Hey! Swing and a foul out of play. Up the middle, and that one handled. Safe. He beats it out, and a go-ahead run is on to start the inning. Bleday in the box again, takes a strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Lau toss to second onto O'Hearn. 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Steer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Tied at 4. And down on strikes. That's the third out. Inning over. Back here in Cincinnati at the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Tied at 4. That one way inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Out towards right center field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Lau at the plate. Fouled off left side. And there's a foul ball. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Next offering is down low. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Mangum, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Late on that fastball. Started after it. Appeal to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Jackknifes out of the way. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that one hit to first. O'Hearn takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, that's in.
Foul ball there.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. On the mound now for the Pirates, Gregory Soto. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Got him. And that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brock Burke, ready to make his season debut. O'Hearn, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Emilio Pagan, the closer, is getting loose. The 1-0. There's a strike. That one missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. tied at 4. Struck him out looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Nick Gonzalez, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Out front, rip foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Nope, ball 1.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. That one the other way. And it gets down for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Andy Rodriguez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. The throw to third. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Out to short, De La Cruz. They miss a big chance to take the lead. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Eugenio Suarez. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mangum in position, and there's one down. So now it's the full-hole hitter, Will Benson. On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a really...
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next pitch is downstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Misses inside. And the count's even at 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it remains 2-2. Go-ahead run at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Called out on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Fires it to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. And it's now 5-4. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. So digging in, Spencer Steer. Steer wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. And the Pirates manager making his... So they turn to their closer, Dennis Santana.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We go to the ninth. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. Looking to get the tying run on base. Tap foul to plate. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Horwitz. Check swing, went around. Strike one.
Ball.
And there's a ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Good job to fight that one off. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. And what a play. Ball game. Close one here today. And your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
打てねー。タイミングつかめたのであれでいいかな。
you